done? What came over me? Who am I? It was wonderful. I loved every minute of it. But
that's Sally Field. To the world, she's America's sweetheart, 2-time Oscar winner, heartfelt roles, that smile, that voice. But behind all that grace, she's been keeping receipts. Because when you spend 6 decades in Hollywood, you learn quick. Not everyone's clapping for you. Some are clapping to cover the sound of the knife going in. Now at 78, Sally's not out for revenge. She's just telling the truth. Let's talk about the 6 actors she never forgot. Because they didn't just cross the line, they stomped right over it. First up, Bert Reynolds, the love story that turned into heartbreak. To the cameras, they were electric. Smokey and the Bandit, red carpets, laughs, romance. But off camera, Bert was cold, controlling, jealous of her rising shine. He'd belittle her, cut her down, mock her intelligence in private and in public. Even told interviewers she wasn't funny enough. She tried to hold on, tried to love him through it. But the truth? She never felt seen, just managed, handled, controlled. And when she left him, he didn't just move on, he sued her. $3 million. That's not heartbreak, that's war. She wrote, "I will always love you" as a goodbye. But it wasn't a love song, it was closure, wrapped in grace. Then came Tommy Lee Jones, and he brought the freeze. On the set of Back Roads, Sally showed up ready to create. Jones didn't care, wouldn't talk, wouldn't engage. No small talk, no eye contact. She was invisible. They were supposed to play 2 broken people falling in love. Instead, Sally said it felt like acting into a wall. Critics said the film lacked chemistry. Now you know why. She later said, "I was playing alone." And once filming wrapped, she never worked with him again. Third, Robert Blake, the chaos artist. They worked on Say Goodbye, Maggie Cole, or at least tried. Blake was known for method acting, but on this set, he was full-blown unpredictable, changing lines mid-scene, yelling at the crew, storming off set over nothing. What should have been creative turned toxic. Sally tried to hold it together, but the project crumbled. The movie never even aired. She didn't just walk away from a failed film, she walked away shaken. Later she said, "There are actors who act, and there are actors who make everyone else feel small just so they feel big." Blake? He was the second kind. Next, Shirley MacLaine, the co-star who turned every scene into a battleground. Steel Magnolias was supposed to be about women supporting women. But on set, Shirley made it a power play. Sally came in with heart, vulnerability, grief. Shirley cracked jokes mid-scene, undercut emotional takes with sarcasm. She wasn't just acting, she was stealing spotlight. Sally stayed classy, but later called her out with a quiet truth. Shirley brought a cloud of chaos wherever she went. It wasn't just ego, it was sabotage. Then there was James Woods, the manipulator. Kiss Me Goodbye was supposed to be light, fun, but Woods made every rehearsal a war zone. He rewrote lines, interrupted scenes, and worst of all, off camera, he'd plant seeds of doubt. "You're not giving enough. Your heart's not in it." Sally realized he wasn't pushing her to be better. He was cutting her down, quietly, strategically. She walked away drained, not from the role, but from defending her worth every single day. She said, "It wasn't acting that wore me down. It was proving I belonged." And finally, the one that hurt in a whole different way, Dustin Hoffman. They never even made a movie together, but in the early 80s, they almost did. During a chemistry read, Sally walked into the room hopeful. Hoffman, already cracking jokes, already making it clear this was his space. She began her reading. He interrupted, criticized her delivery, corrected her, in front of everyone. She said it felt like trying to impress a man who'd already decided she wasn't enough. Later, she heard he bragged about sabotaging her audition. Not because she wasn't good, but because he wanted to control who stood beside him. To Sally, it wasn't just unprofessional. It was humiliating. She never forgot it. From that day forward, she swore, no more shrinking to make others feel tall. Sally Field isn't bitter. She's not out here looking for a fight, but she's not hiding the truth anymore either. Because behind every role you loved was a woman fighting to be heard, to be respected, to be seen. And now, she's done whispering. She's telling her story, not for revenge, but because she's earned the right. And if you're still listening, so have you.